Coming from an Xbox that spent the better part of the last decade with minimal funding and a lack of compelling first-party games, gaming fans were waiting impatiently for the brand to deliver a big E3 showcase to kick off the generation. Xbox put a major focus on two things: console exclusives and brand new games coming to Game Pass. Every year, fans expected the E3 show to make or break for Xbox, and this show shocked and surprised. And for Xbox, this feels like a brand new arrival for the platform, and this arrival landed in a really big way. This is Colteastwood. Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited to talk about what Xbox has shown for E3 2021. If you end up enjoying this content, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content and set your player to full 4K 60. All trailers and gameplay will be set at the highest quality. Let's get into what Xbox has to show us for E3 and beyond. Xbox E3 2021 was an online streamed, pre-recorded event that showed 30 games, with 27 of them launching in Game Pass, and a large majority of these games coming to Xbox first as console exclusive. For the E3 show, it was all about pacing, great showing of new compelling games, and high production values to show the gaming world that Xbox has committed to bringing several games every single year and a diverse lineup of games, including plenty of big titles to rise among the competition. Xbox opened with Stalker II is a short-timed exclusive coming to Xbox and PC first. It is a visual stunner, looking much like Metro with so much attention to detail and incredible gunplay. Stalker II takes place in the restricted, irradiated zone of Chernobyl with a twist of other dimension anomalies and dark, mutated creatures that each stalker is commissioned to venture out and hunt in this dangerous world where all of your choices matter. Stalker II at high resolution at 60 FPS on console with fully detailed characters, weapons, and environments in the dark and even in atmospheric daylight. Stalker II will show the world what the new hardware can do, coming with a slight delay to Xbox and PC for April 28th, 2022. Halo Infinite made a massive impact, proving that many, including myself, dead wrong that the team could improve the look, visuals, and details, and a resurgence of the world's most beloved first-person shooter. Xbox opened with this showing of Halo Infinite. The world and spectacle of an open-world Halo campaign has seen massive visual improvements in details, worn armor, and high production values, and a presentation of a true AAA next-generation game that obviously has not been held back by older hardware, regardless of how the game community perspective has been weary of the game from the 2020 build. Another touch of emotion was shown as Master Chief comes to terms with the state of Cortana as this story unfolds in Halo Infinite. After that, an absolutely amazing, hard-hitting multiplayer montage was shown for the free-to-play model of what will bring millions and millions online to play Halo Online this holiday on Xbox and PC. Halo multiplayer shows more fluid and incredible trick shots with a focus on fast movement and more creativity to rack up kills in what looks like the best multiplayer suite for Halo in a long time. If you weren't glued to the showing of great gameplay, there was an impactful presentation of improved visuals, detailed Spartans, and war-worn weapons in close-ups as 343 magnified the look of this game with dynamic camera work in the montage of multiplayer kill cams and an opportunity to show that Halo Infinite has been improved over the year-long delay. Halo and Xbox fans are excited. Halo Infinite is coming holiday 2021. Xbox didn't mention any studio acquisitions, but snuck in a hint with an Xbox Game Studio exclusive with Avalanche, a set of 3 or 4 studios rumored to be acquired for Xbox. But it goes without saying that they showed a teaser for the online 4-player co-op open-world heist game and the team that brought us Just Cause and Rage 2. The trailer was more of a showcase of feel and mood of this callback to 70s era crime adventures in cinema. This is Contraband, coming to Xbox and Game Pass, could potentially be as big as Payday, but reportedly meant to be a third-person, more open-world version with some influences from Grand Theft Auto Online heists, from the team at Avalanche, working with Xbox. Some big games not made by Xbox partners are coming to Game Pass. Keep it in mind that for the cost of 2 full-price games, Xbox is bringing well over a dozen big games to Game Pass for well under $200 for a year of the subscription. Something that was begged and pleaded to return is the zombie co-op juggernaut called Back 4 Blood. This is a Left 4 Dead game from the same team and reimagined and updated in look and feel for a new generation. And Back 4 Blood is a multi-platform game coming to PlayStation as well, but coming to Xbox Game Pass. Also coming to Game Pass is Hades, the Game of the Year award-winning roguelike game, is finally coming to Xbox and to Game Pass with your subscription. Among Us is also finally coming to Xbox and Game Pass, and there was a great showcase for several moments of the show that hammered home that the value in the service is undeniable. Psychonauts 2 is a multi-platform game under contract before Double Fine was acquired by Xbox. The game is colorful and looks impressive in its quirky Tim Burton-esque styling from this small team, and Psychonauts 2 is coming to Xbox and Game Pass August 25th, 2021. We cannot forget about the award-winning Plague's Tale series, returning with Plague's Tale Requiem, coming in 2022, partner with Xbox to come to Game Pass, along with other platforms, an incredible bonus for the service. Atomic Hearts was debuted, a new Bioshock and Fallout-like first-person game from Mundfish. Atomic Heart is an FPS video game with action role-playing elements. The combat in the game consists of shooting and melee swinging with improvised weapons. There is a crafting system where the weapons can be pieced together from metal parts that can be detached from robots or taken from household appliances. Ammo in the game is scarce, and there is a sneaking option, and QuickTime events are also featured in the game. A game that is multi-platform, but also coming to Game Pass day and date. Rare announced a partnership and collaboration with Disney for Pirates of the Caribbean and Jack Sparrow for a huge single-player and online co-op campaign expansion coming to the popular and thriving Sea of Thieves. This expansion calls back to the movies with some hints of the movie Goonies, coming in the next 2 weeks on June 22nd. Obsidian is working on Grounded to release out of beta with more additions to this small cult hit on Xbox, but the team not working on Avowed is readying a full-fledged sequel, Outer Worlds 2, with a snarky, well-crafted cinematic trailer, breaking tradition that Xbox is not afraid to talk about big games coming years down the road. This open spacefaring RPG is being built as a true continuation with a true AAA budget under the umbrella of Xbox Game Studios. The visuals here are purely conceptualized, but the first Outer Worlds was a visual and color-bursted beauty with fast gunplay and choices that echoed throughout the entire campaign. Outer Worlds 2 is coming in a few years. Flight Simulator is finally coming to Xbox Series S and X consoles and is arguably one of the best looking games across all consoles. It's been on PC for a year and is finally being built and optimized for next generation. Coming July 27th, 2021. And for the fall of 2021, an expansion for free, Top Gun Maverick, putting you in the cockpit of an F-18 Hornet to celebrate the new Top Gun movie coming soon. Flight Simulator is finally coming to Xbox. The next game is probably the best looking game in the industry. From Playground Games, Forza Horizon 5 is finally coming across the vast and varied landscape of Mexico, from deserts to cities and villages and rainforests and 2 volcanoes. Forza Horizon 5 brings the weather from Storm Island to the most expansive and biggest map ever in a Forza Horizon game. The world looks full stop, completely photorealistic, with the detailed true-to-life cars we've come to expect from the world's best racing game ever made. Cars and players across the lively open world are true players in real time, using Forza's biggest and most robust live servers to connect you with the friends, competitors, and new friends to find in a true, persistent, open racing world. Forza Horizon is proof that a cross-generation game can look and play amazing, and the showcase of this Mexico landscape with the world's fast and most varied car selection will offer players of Forza Horizon 5 an incredible tactile experience with Forza tech and the best feeling of racing physics in the industry. Each race and place shown wowed with photorealistic vistas, shining, vibrant racing vehicles, dynamic weather, and on and off-road races and challenges. To round out the full package, new modes have been added to the game like Pinata and Bowling Pin obstacle courses to guarantee that the series has not become stale. Forza Horizon 5 comes to Xbox this November 9th in 2021. To end the show, Xbox has partnered with Arcane Studios under the ZeniMax acquisition, and the team that brought us Prey and Dishonored is working on a story-based campaign 4-player co-op vampire hunting game dripping with blood and charm. The cinematic trailer showed the game's feel, tone, and visual styling of a modern take on other dimension vampire survival and hunting with varied characters, tons of weapons, and an emphasis on shooting mechanics, special abilities, and verticality among citywide dangers with vampires that can do much more than suck the blood from your neck. Psychokinetic and dark magic power attacks will make the vampires more than just sharp-toothed inhumans. This is Redfall from Arcane Austin, just delivering Deathloop and ready to finish Redfall as an Xbox exclusive for summer 2022, giving Xbox 2 big games from Arcane Studios in the same year. Seeing a suite of 30-some games, not all of them shown here today, shows that Xbox has finally arrived, and with the full backing and support of Microsoft, Xbox has been out front, showing gaming fans that they have more games than any one player can possibly manage each year on the platform. Their biggest games are yet to come, with a reminder that they are still in the works and coming very soon. Xbox has been in the talks to acquire another couple of studios to be announced after E3 wraps, and even more games for a platform that once had no games. Now with several coming each and every year, Xbox has arrived. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I had an absolute great time checking out the E3 2021 showcase, and it's been an absolutely crazy week leading up to this big event. I've been on podcasts, I've created videos, I've been talking about what's been coming. There have been leaks and rumors, some of them right, some of them wrong. But one thing is for sure, I was wowed and surprised and proven wrong in the best way possible with how Halo Infinite looked in this showcase. I expected the game to have some improvements, but not to be top tier, or top tier as I should say, as I was quoted in the media for these visuals, but 343 absolutely proved that leak wrong. The game looks absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad. Not only do the visuals look improved, but that multiplayer suite looks incredible. I can't wait to play it later this year, and I'm hoping we will see a beta or an open demo of that multiplayer mode coming very, very soon. All of the other games that Xbox showed are absolutely incredible. Stalker II, which is a short-timed exclusive, reportedly just 3 months from what we're hearing in leaks, will be an absolute stunner on the new consoles and show this hardware what it can do. There are a bunch of next generation only games shown today, and a big chunk of what it was shown today is coming to Xbox in the next several months before the next E3, so there is a lot to look forward to. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content that comes every week. Also, if you're new here, check out the XNC podcast, the Xbox Newscast. that goes live every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're in the UK, Europe, Australia, Norway, Papua New Guinea, wherever you are, if you miss the show live, you can check it out on demand on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. But I want to know what you are most excited about from this E3 showcase. Let me know in the comments. And while you're there will be quite a few people that came here just to bag on Xbox. It's been difficult for some of the fans who didn't get their own E3 showing, and there are some people who are incredulous that Xbox would finally arrive. I'm so glad they did. It's been difficult watching them not have very many big games, and now they are finally pushing some stuff that's coming very, very soon. So while you're there, try not to get in any fights, enjoy the hobby, be excited, and of course, be nice.